Hello everyone. I apologize for the long time between updates here, but this is my update on my model railroad. I still haven't got the waterfront area built, but that's serving as my workbench still. I did add all the lines, painted the rest of the roads, but added the lines and the stripes on the roads and parking lots. I found a place to finally put that sawmill that was left over in my dad's collection. Not much else has changed in that area, except right about in the center of the screen I had a furniture store there. I got rid of that because there was no parking for the furniture store and it just kind of looked weird. Added some small details like bike racks with bicycles on them. The downtown area is finished. I had to add sidewalks in front of that pizza place, the theater, and then two buildings on the end over there. One's a barber shop and not sure what the other one is. Not much else has changed out there in that area. I still need to make a dirt road from that railroad crossing to that yellow control tower. Just a dirt road, similar to what I have over on the leading to the sawmill. And then I added a ball diamond. This is basically the city park here, so I've got crosswalks on both sides and a parking lot there. But there's a batter. The pitcher's wound up, getting ready to throw a pitch, and I got a guy trying to steal second base there. And the wooden playground is pretty cool. I've actually got a figure up in that tower there, that wooden tower. And then this neighborhood over here, the only addition I made was this one-story house. And again, the lines were added to the parking lots and roads. And I finally figured out where I want to put these other buildings. That's a train station there. I've got 3 of those taxi cabs, the yellow and white ones, one at each train station, passenger station. So that one, this brick one, and the one over by the other neighborhood. So from this area, from the Waffle House and that train station over to the right here, that's going to be all decorated with fall trees. There's a couple on there now that were orange, yellow, brown. I've got quite a few more trees to put up. But I added vehicles. There's some bikes in that bike rack right there. I've got to add more figures, more grass, more trees. Bikes in that bike rack. Some kids playing on that playground there. This is the grade school, elementary school, whatever you call it. And that's the high school there. Parking for the faculty. Yeah, a lot of parking, right? And then an ice cream place. This is where the river and waterfall is going to be. So I've got some deer figures to put there. This house and barn are going to be on the right side of the river. That trestle is going to go here eventually. And I've got some guardrails to put up along that road when I figure out where the river is going. But all in all, making good progress last month and then in September. So it feels good to get stuff done. And oh yeah, I put the plexiglass up in most places. That was fun. But looking good. I'll get on the other side of the table and get some views from that side. Alright, I'll just walk around the table here as I try not tripping over stuff that's under the table. having this big rail yard for these trains is awful nice, because I can leave them hooked up to the locomotives 100% of the time and use them whenever I want to or need to. Here's another view of that ball diamond. The picture winding up. Put an old pickup truck at the Burlington Northern Depot. All of the stripes and lines and road markings are vinyl decals, so just peel and stick. Here's more of that fiber or the plexiglass. Nice as I can run my trains knowing they're not going to fall off the table. Here's the other side of that wooden playground and the ball diamond. The post office there. I haven't hooked up any lights in the buildings yet. Got a cannon like the Andy Griffith Show, but it came with that City Hall and police station. The bike rack there, flying over the co-op. There's that figure next to this ground guiding his truck driver backwards there. Another angle of the downtown district.